Graves up at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. And here's the first one. There's contact. He drove it well. One away. The runner's tagging from first.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Heiner in the batter's box. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Now here is Brett Lawrie. Big swing and a miss. Strike one.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Oh, and he dropped it. Now, Prince Fielder. He has one hit, 12 at-bats. Not much lifetime against the White Sox. A smash between short and third. And taking a look out there in the bullpen, they're closing. And if you just joined our broadcast, great time to be on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Key moment and one of the game's best here in the last inning. A chance to be the go-ahead run.
Gary, he can't give up a home run right here. He's got to change his speed. He has to keep the hitter off balance.
And there's the third out. They come up with 2 runs to pull even. We've got a stalemate. McGilberry now digging. The hole as he comes to the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get a out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Sharp break there, but he misses 2-1.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That's one away.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
It's Demmel at the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
I'll tell you what, with this kind of fastball, you can make a living up in the zone. He runs it up and away. The hitter was thinking something else.
And it'll be Viciedo batting. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against Toronto. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Well, anytime you're behind in the count, you just want to try to spread out and try to put the ball in play. And that's what he did right.
Grounded up the middle. Veras throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody across.
Now, Gary, we've had quite a game leading up to this moment, and this could be the defining moment.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and this one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall.
Well, what a great way to get things started. Leading off the inning with the double. Put yourself in scoring position early.
Heiner settles in, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Now there's a swing. A ball hit high, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run, a two-run digger. Perfect time for a two-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want. Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
First one to Laurie, and here's the pitch. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right, all the way to the wall.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pinch.
Now, Prince Fielder. And at this point in the ballgame, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or two to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put away. He swings now and really hit that. One down. And he looks that runner back to second base. Here's where you want this big bat. Jose Bautista will stand in. Why, another big chance for Toronto. Well, there is one down here. You got a man on second base. Going to give up the pass, maybe try for 2.
A hit here scores the man on second, so obviously they're going to look for the double play now.
Odell gets a turn here. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. And he's running on the move for third. Oh, he's going to try to make the play. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
Well, the manager's making a statement of the confidence that he has in him right here by saying, I don't think you're going to get the hit. Bunt him over for me, move him up, and let's see if the next guy can drive in too.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Got to underhand this thing. Nice play. They pick up a couple to break the tie. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major. League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Brocious, that swung on and flied to right. And it's caught by Laurie. Coney is the batter now. He's had 1 hit, 4 times up. And he watches the outside pitch from Sanchez for a ball.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Here's the 1-0. Veras. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Ackley's in the batter's box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. No luck that time for Sanchez as he misses inside. Smash towards the middle. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners, and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
Bluen up now. Locked in his last plate appearance. This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. At the belt, the 1-0. Lined up the middle, and it's in there, the tying run on board.
It's a real tough pitch to hit right there with that breaking ball. Good late break on it, but he stays with it and punches a single. Out to the outfield.
Cordero at the plate. Flew out last time. Casey will be coming on to take over on the mound. Swing, fly ball. This may be the ball game. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
The offense got it done on the top, and the pitching got it done in the bottom half. And celebration as they head back to the clubhouse.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just one win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just one.
Heinert is up now. Runners on first and second with one out. Banks gets set and delivers. And he'll try to make the play. Over to second for one. And he throws it away. And he scores from second base.
Well, this guy's helping his team get off to a good start. Not only does he drive in a run here in the first inning, but now he can also make something happen with his legs.
Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, the power's always been there. Prince Fielder's always been a good hitter. Now patience is starting to creep in to his repertoire, making it so much more difficult for pitchers to pitch to him. The more pitches he sees, the more chance he has of doing damage against you.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that's out number 3. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. Bluen in the batter's box. He'll start it off here in the second. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, one pitch we've seen a lot of is that four-seamer. Seems to me like he's relying on that way too much.
You know, guys, the pitch I think he could actually use a bit more is that cutter. Get some movement on it. Let the hitter think it's a fastball and then run it off the center of the bat. I think that would be very effective here.
And he fouls off another one. Oh, Batista steal. And another foul ball. And Laurie lets it go outside. That'll be a ball.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. So they pick up no runs, one hit. It's Demmel at the plate. He'll start things off here in the third inning. Doesn't want to give up the lead run here. Tie ball game with a couple on.
Well, the situation's not all that bad just yet, Gary. It's still early. If he can get a strikeout or a pop-up and limit the sacrifice opportunities, then the defense can move back and they can play for the final out of the inning.
Fielder lays off for a strike. He has one hit, 12 at-bats. Not much lifetime against the White Sox. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off by Fielder. The 1-2 on its way. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
And the runner's breaking from third. And he's got it. That's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it.
That's one of the most exciting plays in baseball, the suicide squeeze. Well executed. They got the bunt down, but the key is the runner on third can't start until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. Well done.
He fouls that one off.
Oh!
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And he's there to retire the side. So they pick up. Tony settles in. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up. So far in this one, 1 for 1 off Danks.
You know, as a hitter, getting a hit on a fastball earlier in the game gives you.
And he tries to get one down. Cordero over to first for out number 1.
The low ball's a tough one to bunt. I'll give him that. But you have to get the job done. It's the little things that lead to victories.
One away, and here is Brett Laurie. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, just an impossible pitch to do anything.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Ackley will scoop it up. Out at third as they tag him.
As a base runner, if the ball's hit in front of you, you're not supposed to try to advance. He does there, and the shortstop with a heads-up play guns him out at third.
And Veras is batting. He flew out his last time up.
Oh!
Danks gets set and delivers.
Strike 2.
Fastball swung on, can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking.
There he goes for second.
You're out.
Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. And so good. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Last time he walked and then came around to score. And here's the first one. A swing line to left center. And that gets the tying run on board. He's going to try to stretch it. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Well, you talk about making a beeline for the bag, Steve. That's what he does here, and he does it with his head.
Well, it's a good piece of hitting. This guy's a dirt player. He's willing to go in head first and give everything he has, and just beats the throw.
Heiner up now. He doubled at his last appearance. Here's the delivery. That's low and outside, 1-1. So far, 1 for 2 off Danks.
And look, he's not the only one that's hit this four-seamer today. His teammates are as well.
Good wood. Hits it right back up through the pitcher. And he's in there, no play.
Well, sometimes the pitcher can do everything he can to record an out. He put this pitch right where he wanted it. The batter very lucky just to get a piece of the bat on the ball, but he's able with the speed to beat it out.
And here's Prince Fielder. He had a single in his last time up. And it goes foul. Pitch on the way. And with 2 strikes on him now, Fielder needs to protect. All right, now a look at the number of quality strikes that this guy has thrown today. John, Steve, is there anything there that stands out?
But what stands out is when he's been most successful is when he's hitting the inside and outside corners of the plate. He's keeping the ball out of the middle, and that's where you have success in this league.
That's exactly it. Keep the ball out of the center of the plate, make it difficult for the hitter to center the ball on the bat.
Odell up at the plate. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. Swing and a high pop-up left side of the infield. And that one's put away to retire the side. Well, you want to keep forecast tonight to be Cold. Definitely it's turned out that way. One for two in the ballgame. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
And that puts that potential tying run on base. So Brett Laurie will come up next.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling him, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that third out. Let's score before this inning's over.
Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. There's a ground ball. Ackley will scoop it up. Throws to first, side is retired. No runs to the base. And it's Smith batting. 2 for 2 in the game. Up the middle. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his third hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Heiner in the box. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. It rolls all the way to the wall. And he scores, and we are tied. The throw. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning. Gary, they're looking for Brandon McCarthy to step up and make a pitch in a critical situation to get out of this jam.
Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well, you got to love that Brandon McCarthy has kind of survived injury and all of the hype to get back to being successful. Adding a cutter to his repertoire really elevated his game to the next level last year. We'll look for that pitch today.
And he's breaking for the plate. In the infield, it's one, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
Well, that was really well executed right there. Got the bunt down in exactly the right spot to be able to get a run in.
Let's say that is a lost art in the game of baseball. Take some lessons right there.
Well, that's why you have to sacrifice yourself sometimes, do little things to win games.
Here's where you want this big bat. Jose Bautista will stand in. Offensive production. Boy, does that look good as you move along later into a ball game, and they've got a lead.
Well, they were given an opening, and they took it. And now they have a lead late in the game.
It's going to be Perez now. I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the fact the bases are loaded.
Well, base hit here will give him a much-needed insurance run.
Now the first pitch. Drops down a bunt. The pick. Gets one.
You know, Gary, listen, it doesn't matter how you get the runs in. Sometimes laying down the bunt's the right thing to do.
And Steve, small ball is still a part of baseball, and that's what that's all about.
Even if the ball doesn't get out of the infield, you can still pick up the run. Good base running.
Woolen batting now. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late innings pitching.
And that's out number 3. So they scratch across 3 runs. And it'll be Viciedo batting. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against. Headed for the middle. The dive, and he's got it. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
The accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Brocious has a turn in the one. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. And the first pitch. There's a strike from Miller, now 0-1.
You're up by 2 runs here with 1 out, and obviously, this is where you want to try to just get another out, take away any hope they have, try to get back in the dugout, see if you can put on some more runs, back up again to try to expand the lead.
Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. Fouled away.
Well, the pitcher wants to get this strikeout right here, but the last thing he wants to do when he's ahead in the count is make a mistake. And the more balls he keeps fouling off in tough situations, the more chance of a mistake coming. Pitcher has to keep his focus right here.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work. Coney up now. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1.
2 down, you want a 2-out rally right here in the 8th inning, and you just don't want to put it all on the 9th inning and wait for that to happen. Force something to happen right here. Try to manufacture a run and narrow the deficit by just a little bit.
Casey will come in and pitch as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever, and this is bounced foul to the left side. 2-1 pitch. Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1. Tough pitch on the corner. Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone, down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
There's contact. He drove it well. Laurie to field this one. And that's out number 3. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Blue Jays still out in front. Top of the lineup coming up. Brett Laurie leading it off. And the first pitch. And McCarthy outside the zone. That's a ball. That's foul back behind the plate. He deals. Swings at that 1-1 pitch. Fastball by him. Strike 2.
You don't get the same kind of movement on the two-seam fastball when you throw it up in the zone because your hand's not on top of the ball. But that little bit of movement he was able to garner was just enough as he throws that up and in.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Good movement, 89 miles per hour. K-Cam shows it to you.
And Veras is batting. He singled and later scored in his double homer run in his last at bat. The first pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one to Ackley. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Ackley gets a shot here. It is a strike to start the 9th, 0-1.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it, force them to get a base hit right here, force them to put it in play, throw strikes.
Missed with a curve, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That one swung on a miss by Dustin Ackley, and that strike will even it up. It's fouled off. Lined right at the second baseman. Nope, that's one away.
One out here in the ninth inning. They still need two, so they need to get people on and advance base runners. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit.
Bluen in the box now. And a home run back in the fourth inning. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The pitch. A smash towards the hole.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. He's on his way to third.
Well, a lot of times hitting is not about how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. And he spotted this one is perfectly that allows him to take.
Runners at second and third, only one away. Fastball runs inside, 1-0. Here's the delivery. He sends this one in the air towards center. Out number 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it.
When they win the American League pennant, the American League Championship Series, they're headed to the World Series, and they get it done here at home in front of their fans that have been supportive all season long.
Take a look back. It's our player of the game.
Well, the reason why you put the guy in the cleanup spot in the lineup because he's the guy you want up in those big situations, and that's how this game was decided today. He came up and he didn't disappoint, coming up with the big clutch hits to help this team win.
This is their next to final step towards the whole enchiladas. They've got a chance to win it. They claim this LCS, next stop the World Series.
From spring training, this team committed to try to do what they can to get to the World Series, and now they're there. They're ready to go.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time.